on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Last beer from the beer mail package that Kyle sent. This is another Lawson's beer. This is Super Session number 2. I have no idea what Super Session number 1 was. 4.8% alcohol by volume. Session IPA. I know a lot of people hate that word, session. This is brewed exclusively, I think, with Amarillo hops. And speaking of Amarillo hops, Curiosity 22 from Treehouse, one of my favorite beers this year, was brewed with Amarillo hops. I'm not comparing it to that, but I'm just saying I loves me some Amarillo. So, yeah, Lawson's from Vermont. I don't know if this was canned in... Let's see here. Brewed by Lawson's Finest Liquids. Oh, yeah, this is the one. So I guess, I don't know. I'm sure you guys who know can tell me. I don't know if all of Lawson's cans are canned in Connecticut now or what the deal is. I know... Sip of Sunshine is the other Lawson's beer I reviewed, and I think that's canned in Connecticut now. And this one was canned in Connecticut too. I don't know if they're doing bottles in Vermont or... It's Vermont, right? I'm almost positive it is. Yeah, it just says brewed. Oh, yeah. Brewed and canned in Stratford, Connecticut. I'm almost positive Lawson's is Vermont. I'm like having a brain fart right now. Thanks, beer. Anyways, yeah, 4.8%. Session beers, I'm kind of hit or miss with them. I think I've mentioned this in other videos. A lot of the West Coast session beers are just hop to shit, and it's just like as soon as you drink it, your mouth is crushed. So, interested to see what Lawson's is doing with session beers. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. I love the lower ABV beers though, dude. I think I've mentioned that before. It's fun to just like come home after work and have a beer and not be hammered. I mean, yeah. So, beer pours a... Yeah, I mean, there might be like a tiny bit chill haze. This has been sitting out for about 15 minutes, but I can see my finger through that. I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can't with the lights, but it's not crystal clear. Just like it almost looks like a, I don't know, like a Pilsner or a light beer in the glass. Like a domestic, you know, AB kind of InBev shitty Coors beer. I'm not saying it's shitty, but that's the way it looks. It's just like that Pilsnery kind of like golden yellow color. About a half a finger of bright white head with that pour that we got. No glass lacing on that, but it looks good. It's definitely different than any of the New England style beers. It's that crystal clear like light. It's 4.8%. So not a whole lot of carbonation. In fact, there's no bubbles in here I can see at all. I mean, there's decent head retention, but no carbonation in that. So, oh, and this was canned on September 28th, so we are right just a couple days past a month fresh. So let's go ahead and stick our nose in it. Yeah, I mean, 4.8%. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I've noticed that with other session beers. Like, it's hard to get like a huge pungent aroma. Like at first, putting my nose in it, this is reminding me of Surly's Wet that we just had. There's not a whole lot to it. There's nothing jumping out. I mean, there's like I don't know, like a faint hint of like citrus. It's got like that kind of cat pee thing going. But really, I mean, there's not a whole lot of aroma on this. There's like a bready kind of sweet malty thing going on. But yeah, even after a month, I've never had this fresh, so I don't know what it's supposed to smell like, but it really doesn't smell like anything. I mean, in fairness, I've had some stupid smelling beers today, between Trillium and Foundation and Bissell Brothers. Like, I've been drinking crazy aromatic beers, and this it doesn't really smell like anything. Yeah, it smells like a session kind of Pilsnery lager kind of a beer, which sounds weird, but there's not a whole lot of aroma in this. So yeah, let's go and dig in. Kyle, thank you, sir. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it's so light. Really, really light. There's nice hot bitterness in the middle of the mouth. I mean, the body is like, it's like a thinner, medium minus kind of mouthfeel. But it really doesn't taste like anything. There's like a kind of like like hop resin kind of dank thing. Like I said, on the nose there's like that cat pee thing going on. I mean, these are 4.8%. You could sit and drink these all day long. This would be a good beer to have in your golf bag on a warm day. I mean, this is the same amount of alcohol that's in like a Coors Light or a Bud Light. I hate even like saying that when I'm talking about a Lawson's beer, but with this beer right now at, you know, over a month old, it just doesn't really taste like much. I mean, it's going down super easy. It's got like this kind of lemon peel thing going on though. But it's just the hops, the flavor is just muted on this one. And like I said, 4.8%. I mean, when it's a month old now, and that's not saying that it shouldn't hold up, because I mean, Lawson's makes Sip of Sunshine is one of my favorite beers. I love that beer to death. But with this one, I mean, it's whatever. It's a session beer. It's fine for what it is. I mean, you should be able to sit and drink these, you know, one after another, and you don't have to worry about it. But this just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. And like I said, it could be where the beers that we've drank today and that I've shared today with people, there's so much flavor and so much stuff going on. I probably should have drank this first. But it's got, you know, it's like that kind of citrusy lemon peel kind of grapefruity thing. Not a whole lot of flavor, not a whole lot to it, not a whole lot of body. It's super light, very crisp, very easy drinking. I mean, it's a session beer. It's 4.8%. So yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's definitely not blowing me away for a session beer. I don't really know what to grade this, like how to grade this. Because it's not bad. It's not a bad beer at all. It's so easy. Like, I almost drank this whole thing. I'm just trying to think of like other, like the Eureka beers, the 4.1% beers from, I think they're 4.1 from Treehouse. Those beers are stupid, like aromatic, and the flavors of it for like a blonde ale. It's like that beer crushes this beer as far as like flavor goes. But this is, I mean, it's so easy drinking, and you're not going to get palate fatigue, and it's not overly bitter, and it's not like crazy in your face. I'm gonna go like 87 with this one. B+ for session beers wouldn't be the first one that I picked, but I'm glad I got to have another Lawson's beer. I'd love to get some more Lawson stuff. So yeah, Super Session number 2. I mean, it's fine. It's a cool little session beer. You'd be able to sit and drink these all night long with no problem. So that's it for this one. I'm gonna wrap it up. If you guys have had this beer, let me know what you think. I don't know if it's better like within like a week or two of being canned, at a little over a month. It's just kind of, it's fine. It's a fine beer. I'm glad I got to try it. So yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks guys as always for watching, and I'll see you later.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.